Hello my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be decorating our kitchen for fall. I feel like this has been something long overdue to finally share with you. So far I have decorated our dining room, actually styled this arch cabinet that is right behind me, and I just am so in love with it. And so that video I'll have linked down below. If you have not watched that, definitely go back and do so. Lots of inspiration there. We've also decorated my coffee bar, which you can kind of see in the background as well. So the last piece is to finish off the kitchen, and we're going to do it all in today's video. So we're just going to jump right in. I have already cleared off all of the countertops, so they are ready for all the decor I'm going to be adding. I just need to wipe everything down, so we're going to get started with that. This is my new go-to countertop spray, the Barkeeper's Friend Granite and Stone. What is it? Clean and polish. That's what we need to do. We have quartz countertops. I'll link this down below in the description box. You can find it on Amazon. And of course, I'll link everything that I can from today's video along with it.
I always enjoy starting with a fresh blank slate when it comes to seasonal decorating, because sometimes I don't move all the items when I'm wiping down the countertop. So love this. But my whole plan for our kitchen is to really just create a warm and cozy space, adding lots of wood tones and cozy fall finds that I've picked up this year, and some items that just come back year after year.
Everything is clean, ready to be decorated. I have the dishwasher running as well with a few of the items that I'm going to be decorating with today. So I have my kitchen counter, the island to share with you, and then we're also going to be styling my plate rack and a rail in our pantry as well. So lots to get accomplished today, and I'm excited. Really excited. The kitchen, a fall kitchen is one of my favorite things ever. I don't know who else is with me on that. But before I jump in with my decorating, I wanted to say thank you to Daily Harvest for sponsoring this video. I love starting my mornings off with my Daily Harvest smoothies. They come delivered right to my front door with all kinds of fresh, like fruits and vegetables, frozen. So all I need to do is take my little smoothie cup out of the freezer, blend it with some milk, and I have a very nutritious breakfast, or even a snack at that. But it's just a great way to start the day.
I pulled out a few options to show you. We have the protein smoothie, 20 grams of protein in that. That's amazing. Mango and papaya actually sounds delicious right now. And then I also have an acai and cherry.
I mean, these are ingredients that I don't typically shop for when I'm at the grocery store. I don't even know if our grocery store has papaya or like fresh mango, acai. Like, where do we find these things? I have no idea. So I really appreciate that these smoothies have these ingredients. It gives me that good variety in my diet.
Daily Harvest makes it so easy to start off my day with the right foods. Their food is grown, it's not engineered, and it's actual fruits and vegetables. I'm really terrible at making sure we eat all of our produce before it goes bad, so I also just really appreciate it that it does come frozen and just ready to go when we need it. And it's frozen for a reason too. The flavor is at its peak and the nutrients are all locked in. But all of the food from Daily Harvest is 100% gluten-free, dairy-free, nutrient-dense, and it's made without refined sugar. I've really found that starting my day with a good workout and making healthier choices when it comes to breakfast sets me up for making better choices all day long.
So good. I'm actually pretty sure I shared this flavor with you last month, but it's definitely one of my favorites that they have. Put that down. I'll be sipping on that all morning as I am decorating. It's kind of a nice little fun treat, but also one of those things where it's so nice to just have on hand, ready to go. Our daughter, a teenager, loves these in the mornings. It's really fun to see her picking up on some of the healthier habits that my husband and I have really incorporated into our routines. But Daily Harvest has so many different flavors to choose from. I only showed you a few of them in this video, but I'm going to have a QR code on the screen as well as a link down below in the description box. If you use my code, it's Crystal15. That's going to save you 15% off of your purchase of $100 or more with Daily Harvest. Definitely worth checking it out, especially if you are someone who is on the go and has like busy, crazy mornings. These are just so good to have around. Okay, let's get decorating. Here's a quick look at the before. There we go. Typically what I like to do is I'll start from this end and we'll just work my way down. And so I think we're gonna do that today. I am a creature of habit for sure. I almost forgot I need to set the mood. I need it to smell good in here, and I have been holding out on burning this candle. But this is Target. This is the salted honey. So pretty.
Like I mentioned earlier, I will try to link what I can down below in the description box. I'm not explaining where every single item is from, but I should be able to link quite a few items. But to start out my decor, I always love to use this wood tray to ground the space, and it's also a fun little spot to put some of my like smaller day-to-day items that I use. And I'm really excited to use this mini cloche that I just shared with you that I found at Michael's. Inside of it, I actually decided to put this little candle from Hobby Lobby. It reminded me of a pumpkin without being a pumpkin. This little glass creamer is off of Amazon. It's so cute. It's perfect for the little wooden spoons, and it's something that I can use from season to season as I'm doing my decorating. I do have to say, you know, as I'm decorating, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, fall decorating definitely brings out the maximalist in me. Like, I love to display all the things, all the cute little fun finds. So hopefully this video will inspire you to decorate. Maybe you'll even find something new to add to your kitchen. I hung my favorite fall wreath on our hood vent, and I'm also going to display a couple of my serving boards behind our cooktop. I can't decide if I like the larger one or not. Let me know if you think it's too big for the space. But I love adding all sorts of different wood tones, whether it be through trays or serving boards, to really just warm up our space for that cozy kitchen feel. If you watched my last video, I am proud to share with you officially my new knife set from Costco. We have been loving them so far. They're so nice. It was a definite upgrade. So happy to have those displayed. And then I'm just going to add some of my favorite cookbooks for the fall and my utensil holder. I get lots of questions on this when I share this. I've had this thing for years. I use it all year long. It's nothing new. I'll just switch out some of the utensils, but it's actually a planter from Target. This tray here is extra long, so it fits this space on our countertop perfectly, and I almost treat it like, if who remembers my chicken wire shelf where it was just fun to style throughout the seasons, I feel like this has turned into that piece. Lots of fun decorating with some of kitchen essentials that we use on a daily basis. This little woven basket with the cosmos came from Magnolia. The flowers have been my favorite for fall this year. They're so cute and dainty, and I love the pop of color that they offer. You will see them used throughout my kitchen. The salt and pepper little cellars were a little bit smaller than I anticipated, but they are still super cute, and they're a perfect spot for my flaky salt. These mini bowls were from last year, but just a great thing to have down low if the kids need to grab a little bowl. It's nice and accessible for them. And who can forget the butter dish from Hobby Lobby? My baking corner doesn't change too much. Our KitchenAid mixer is always in the corner. It's just nice to have right by our pantry. We do lots of baking. I almost use my mixer every single day, believe it or not. But I'm just going to layer a couple of boards with my canisters to finish off this space. I cannot decide if I like the checkered look or if it's too busy. Let me know what you think. I recently purchased this terracotta vase from Home Goods, and I find it to be the perfect size for our island. So I'm really happy with this purchase. And to it, I'm just adding the magnolia stems that complement the wreath that I hung up earlier. I am so excited to switch out our hand soap. So I purchased 2 different scents from Mrs. Meyer's, the apple cider, and then I also found the elderberry at Target, and it smells really good. So I will have that on hand when we need it, but we are going for the apple cider. I'm really happy because I had the lilac scent in there before and it was terrible. I will not be repurchasing that one. So filling that up in these dispensers, these are from Amazon. They come in different colors and the labels come along with them, and they're a great find. Now we are going to move over to our plate rack. I recently added these gold brass, or gold brass. That makes a lot of sense. These brass rails, so I'm excited to see how it works with a lot of my warmer tones for the fall. So to the top one, I'm just adding a lot of the same items, but adding in a few fall pieces. That tall cutting board, I believe, was from Hobby Lobby. The round one is an old Aldi find, and this brown platter is just beautiful. I'm excited to display that. But not only do I love displaying different boards and platters, I also really like to hang a plant from the rails, but I could not really find a fall inspired hanging planter. So here I'm trying to pull out the greenery on my favorite basket, but it just wasn't coming out. So I went and found a different one around the house that I didn't like as much. So if I destroyed it, I wouldn't be completely heartbroken. This one came out a lot easier. So we're good to go with the hanging planter, but I didn't destroy it, so I can add my greenery back when the time comes. And then I went over to our garland that we have in our bedroom on the dresser, and I just snipped off a few pieces you can't even notice and made my own little arrangement. Because this is the last space in our kitchen that I'm decorating, I did go and borrow a few items to display here, and I have filled those in with new decor like I mentioned. Like I stole this towel from my mixer and replaced it with a different one. I tend to do that, especially with places where they're just more seen. I want to use some of my favorite items there. And finally for this video, we are going to style the brass rail that hangs in our pantry. I picked up this little vintage pan earlier in the year from our local flea market, and I was originally going to flip it backwards, but then I had the idea to add just a leaf that had fallen off one of my arrangements and a non-breakable pumpkin to it for a fun fall touch. And sometimes styling things like this can take me all day. Like I'll have the right items, but I have to shuffle them around a million times before I am happy. So I do switch up where I place one item, which I'll show you here in just a minute, but it just takes a lot of trial and error. And sometimes I will decorate a space and then the next day I'm like, I don't like that, or oh, I have this idea. So it's all a work in progress, but very happy with how the space turned out. But okay, my friends, that is all of the fall decorating that I have to share with you today. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to check out the daily harvest link down below in the description box, and I will see you very soon for my next fall decorating video. Thanks for watching.